Jermaine, what happened to your arm?
It's a long story.
Okay, well, tell me what happened to you so I have a better understanding of what occurred to you.
Well, I took my fiance and our kids to a cookout that they was having in my old hood.
Fiance? So you finally proposed?
Yeah, you heard me? I talked to her after our session and she agreed to doing a spiritual marriage after I broke everything down to her, you know what I mean? And then a few days later, I proposed to her at one of her favorite spots that she liked to go to.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks. However, like I was saying, I took my fiance and kids to this cookout in my old hood because I ran across one of my old homies in Walmart. And after we chopping up for a little bit, he invited me to come over. So once we got over there, you know what I mean, I was sitting out there chopping it up with some folks I ain't seen in a minute. And everything was cool and cordial, you dig? But then all of a sudden, my fiance, she get into it with one of these ladies there. You know what I mean? And I went over to try to break it up, you know, 'cause I didn't know what was going on. I just, heard the commotion or whatnot. Went over there, they was into it. And then next thing I know, I'm sitting up here in the midst of trying to break it up. And then I just feel somebody grab me from the back and then just slam me on my shoulder. You dig? So once I got up and saw who it was one of my old homies. You know what I mean? I ain't chopped it up with him since back in high school, you dig? But we got to tussling. Cause I'm like, I wasn't finna sit there and let you punk me in front of my old lady, in front of my kids. Plus, I don't roll like that anyway, you know what I mean? So we sit up there, we tussling it up or whatnot. So after they finally got us all broke up or whatnot, I got my fiance, my kids. I said, hey man, we finna get up out of here. Cause that's why I don't come back around there anyway, because there's always some bullshit going on. You know what I mean? And that's why I try to get away from that shit. You dig? Cause I ain't got time for it anymore. I got a fiance and kids now. I got a family I gotta look out to. And there's somebody always out there on some bullshit. And that's why a lot of time motherfuckers get killed when they go back to their old hood. When you try to get away from that lifestyle, away from them people who got that same kind of fucked up mindset, you always get caught up in some bullshit, you dig? So that's what happened. I end up fucking getting my goddamn shoulder dislocated when this motherfucker slammed it, but I couldn't feel it at the time because my fucking adrenaline was pumping, but my shit was killing me. And then my old lady, she took me to the hospital. That's when I found out my shit fucking dislocated. You know what I mean? And then that's why I got on these fucking shades now, because the motherfucker, he caught me with a good little punch. But I ate that shit because he hit like a bitch. So that's what the fuck happened. That's what I mean talking about, man. That same old bullshit all the time. You go back to your fucking hood. That's why I don't be fucking around with them like that no more, doc.
Wow. Well, that's really unfortunate, and I can understand where you're coming from. Because like I told you before, I have a dark past that I come from as well. And for me to change, I had to remove myself from my environment and those people. And since then, I don't go back there because I can't be associated with those people and in their neighborhood because they'll try to drag me into that life. And then a lot of times when people see that you're doing better and try to move on with your life and do better things, they'll do anything to bring you down and cause you harm. So I'm sorry to hear that, and I hope no one else got hurt there, and I hope your fiance is okay, and especially your children. Sometimes people get so wrapped up and they have this blind sense of loyalty to individuals and places that they come from that's not necessarily healthy for them. And you have to learn how to move on past that to better your life.
Yeah, you right about that shit. Because I tell you what, that motherfucker, once my shit gets straight, I'm going to show him who he fucking with. You right, he about to pull me back into my motherfucking old lifestyle. Because he don't know who the fuck I am. He got me fucked up. He know what time it is. And then he's sitting up here, Doc. See, that's why I got to come to this therapy shit now. Cause when I was back then fucking with them motherfuckers, not him, but them other motherfuckers who got me fucked up, and then this bullshit. That's why I'm up in here now, this fucking court order bullshit, trying to this part of this anger management shit. Doc, I swear, every time I try to take one step forward, I get pulled 3 steps back. And it be the same motherfuckers when I be around them get me back into the same bullshit, man. I'm sick of it. So I don't know, man. You might be right. Cause when I wasn't going around them, fucking around with them and around there, hey, shit was good, stuff was picking up. I was doing a lot better. But now look at me. A motherfucking shoulder dislocated. Them sitting up in my eye fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And then that shit happened in front of my kids and my old lady, man. You know. Doc, what you think? Just tell me what you think I should do. Because what I really want to do is on some other shit.
Well, Jermaine, the first thing that I recommend that you do is don't cause any harm to him. Because like I told you last time, it's not going to benefit you at all. So you have to move past this because I promise you, it's going to help you progress and grow as a person, as an individual. It's going to help you a lot more than seeking out revenge to prove a point. Which, like I told you before, you never know how that might end. It might end up causing harm to you. And that's not going to help your family. It's not going to help your children. So don't cause any harm to him. Also, remove yourself from their environment and those people. You know, everything doesn't deserve a reaction. However, I get it. From what was going down, what you say with your fiance and all, you was being a protector. You was trying to resolve the issue. I commend you for that. That's awesome. But, you see, you get in those type of environments and stuff just escalates so quickly. So keep doing what you were doing before. When you remove yourself from the environment, you see that you was making progress. So the next thing I want you to do is to start meditating. I'm not sure if you do, but I have some papers and, just start meditating. I need you to get more centered and focused and have more positive thoughts and positive energy. Because once you do that, you'll attract positive things into your life. And you can practice this with your fiance and your children as well. Because if you stay around negative people and in negative environments, then you're going to attract negative things to yourself. So that's what I want you to do whenever we get through with this session. Okay? Focus on that. But why did your fiance and the other lady get into it in the first place, if you don't mind me asking?
It was over some fucking bullshit. That's what it was over. So apparently when my old lady and the other women, they was sitting around talking, one of the chicks brought up that the chick who the one that my old lady got into it with, that her man had been beating on her. Been beating on her for a minute, but yet she refused to leave him. But she wanted to leave him, but she'll go around and she'll be fucking other dudes, you know what I mean? And my old lady was trying to talk some sense into her. Tell her, like, why are you still with this man and he putting his hands on you? You're like, that's crazy. And talking about the chick gonna say, well, because some of us is loyal. And my old lady's like, what? How is that loyalty? She's like, what are you loyal to? You being loyal to stupidity, to foolishness. You're not showing that you have self-love, self-respect for yourself because you with someone who's beating on you and causing you harm. And instead of leave, you're going around here sleeping around with other different men and stuff. Like, how is that loyalty? That doesn't make sense. That's ignorance. And apparently the girl gonna tell her, my old lady talking about some, well, you ain't got room to talk anyway. because Jermaine used to get around, so he probably out here fucking off too. And you sitting up here being stupid, think he being faithful and loyal to you. So apparently that's what my old lady told her, hey, she better watch her mouth jump up in her face. Cause you know what I mean, she don't go for that. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy to me. It's crazy. Cause people they stay loyal to stupidity, stupid stuff. You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying, and I once was like that. I had that mindset. You know what I mean? Me and my homies, you know, we run from the same block, same set, and everything. So, hey, right or wrong, I'm down with them. But I kept getting into more and more bullshit until I finally decided one day to take a step back. I gotta remove myself from my environment, but I didn't start thinking like that till I met my old lady. She's the first one who got my mind to change, to see the bigger picture, you know what I'm saying, Doc? And now I do. Now that I take a step back from it, remove myself from it, I tried to. You know, before I got into that last little situation that got me here. But people are loyal to bullshit. They're loyal to stuff that's detrimental to their livelihood and not gonna help them grow and be a better person. And you know what I mean? Like I said before, I gotta do better for my kids. I can't live that same lifestyle. So my old lady showed me that, hey, you gotta first be loyal to yourself, because these people out here, they only gonna be there or fuck with you as long as you can do something for them. And she told me that. And you know, I wasn't trying to hear that first until, you know, I started telling some of them nah. And then guess what? They changed up on me, Doc. They changed up on me just like she said. That's when I started seeing it. So, you know, people don't understand what real loyalty is. A lot of people idea of loyalty is only what you can do for them, only how you can benefit them. That's about how far their loyalty go. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't learn to be loyal to yourself, love yourself, and do better for yourself and want better for yourself, you're gonna be heading down a long dark road.